As week 5 of the legislative session comes to a close, the House Democrats wanted to take an opportunity to discuss a few of the hot button issues that have been making their way through the House floor this week. Our overall concern, as it has been all session long, is to ensure that we invest in the core functions of government that we believe the people of Oklahoma sent us here to do. That is investing in education, health care, roads and bridges, transportation, and public safety. We've said all session long that the governor's plan, her budget, coupled with her irresponsible tax cut, we believe the math just simply doesn't add up. And unfortunately, they've now shown their hand. They agree with us. We believe that the math doesn't add up. And in order to try to make it add up, they've decided to balance the budget on the backs of working class, middle class families, senior citizens, and poor families. Just take a look at what they've done in the last couple of weeks. They've gone after programs that serve the neediest in the state of Oklahoma. They've got programs that take money literally out of the mouths of children to put television commercials on TV. They've got legislation now that would require senior citizens who may have liquidated their assets and are on food stamps, in essence, for them to have just a few $1,000s in the bank would make them ineligible to receive food stamps. That is unconscionable to the House Democratic Caucus. And the bad part about all of it, if that's not bad enough, not one of those initiatives saves the Oklahoma State taxpayers a dime. It simply targets poor people for the sake of targeting poor people. And beyond those programs that help the needy, the disabled, and the poor, they're now going after programs that help educate our youth, which we believe is one of the most central parts of government. You saw this week Representative Leslie Osborne had legislation that would make it more difficult for middle-class families to send their kids to college when they made it tougher for them to take part in Oklahoma's promise. We believe breaking that promise to our high school children is wrong, and we'll do all we can to stop that legislation in the Senate. And then another measure that's been out here, and we'll see if they choose to do anything with it, would be to roll back the requirement for full-day kindergarten. We're known nationally for our incredible early childhood education, and to say that we need to take steps backwards on that issue, we believe is wrong-headed, and we'll do all we can to fight that. Because at the end of the day, all they're looking is to save a few dollars on one end so they can pay for an irresponsible tax cut on the other.
I think it's going to help military veterans get hired, and that's the important thing. And whether it's an R&D in front of the name that gets the credit, that's irrelevant for me. However, what I am frustrated about is that particular bill, House Bill 1064, was requested by Sergeant Shane Hannaford, United States Marine Corps veteran from Tulsa, also a Republican, who served 7 tours of duty in Iraq. He received 2 Purple Hearts. He and I both requested that he had the ability to speak and present his idea in committee to legislators, and he was denied that opportunity. And that's what I'm frustrated about. He deserved a chance to speak. He was denied that. But the idea is moving forward and hopefully will become law. I've said this before, but if the legislature was a football team, we'd have about 80 punters on our team, and it's an issue we don't need to punt on anymore. The people of Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, urban, rural, if you look at national polling, over 85% of the country supports banning texting while driving, and it's an issue we don't need to punt on anymore.